Well, good morning. Thank you for coming, and I hope that what we talk about here today will be helpful to you in your business. If you recall, on Tuesday I sent you a Tuesday tip, and I talked about how I observed that a lot of us are having trouble keeping track of some dates of things that need to be done. They seem like they're relatively unimportant dates, but actually that's not the case at all. And specifically, I was referring to we lose track of when an SELM expires and when it needs to be renewed, or another one is when a listing starts to expire and when it needs to be renewed. But there's many other things in our lives that we might need a reminder about. That I found this wonderful piece of free software. Nothing to install. It works on Macs or PCs. It works on your phones or your tablets, whether they're iPhones or Androids, it doesn't matter. It's called FollowUpThen. And if you look at the screen, at the top here, it says www.followupthen.com. That's where you want to go. And when you get there, you'll see this screen that you're looking at. You have to put in your email address. That's the address that you want to receive these reminders. And then just put the address in there and click sign up free. So if you do that, what you'll get is an email, and let me see if I can find it quickly here, what it looks like. I think that it's, no, that's not it. Let me see what I did with it. Here it is right here. The follow-up email reminder is one click away. You'll get this particular email, and what you'll have to do is hit confirm your email. And then once you've done that, then you're all set to go. So looking at another email that they'll send you, this is just what it looks like when you get a reminder from FollowUpThen. I sent them on September 5th at 2:30. I said, remind me at 10 o'clock to do this training class. So this is what it came to me, and it said, hey, you needed to do this class at 10 o'clock. So great little reminder. It's in my inbox. Now, if your inbox is screwy and got thousands of emails in it, you need to refer back to the previous week's Tuesday tip about how to clean up your inbox. And again, I'm available to help you do that. So let's go through what happens once you've gotten yourself approved or confirmed. You'll have a link that they'll send you on how to use FollowUpThen. And it's just dirt simple to do it. Basically, you open up your email and you decide, when do I want a reminder to come? And they have a long list of pre-written ones that you could follow up, but basically you just put the when you want to receive it at followupthen.com. So they say they've got some things on when you might want to use it. Forgetful recipients, maybe you might want to send somebody else a reminder. You want to close deals, delegate tasks, automate stuff, and so forth and so on. So as you go through it, as you go down that list, they're going to say, send a test email to 1minute@followupthen.com. They even make it easy. You just click that and you can copy the address and paste it into your email system. It just couldn't be any easier to do. If you wait 1 minute, and then you'll receive the follow-up. Now, if you want to make it really fast, you don't have to actually type in the whole followupthen.com. You can do this one here at fut.io. It works the same way. Now, if you want to test your program, you can send an email to autocomplete, and that's it, and then to the email. So let's see what happens. If I do that, and I'm going to not send it from my Yahoo account, I'm going to send it from my Dudum account right there, and that's it. It's going to complain there's no thing in the subject line, but I'm going to hit send anyway. So off it goes. So now what's going to happen, if I go back to my inbox, I don't think you can see my inbox, but set up autocomplete, and I just do hit reply. And what this is going to do is put in a bunch of addresses automatically into my system so that I don't have to type the whole address every time. It's a pretty interesting thing. Or you can download a V card and add that into your contacts. And basically, you know, the whole thing is set up to make it easy for you to do some reminders. So there's private reminders, which are only to you. So you can put the reminder in a BCC field if you're sending an email to somebody else. And this is great on your DocuSign things. You send a DocuSign to somebody, and you have the opportunity to put in a reminder date to yourself in the BCC field. So what happens is they'll get the DocuSign to sign, but you'll get this reminder if you haven't. The reminder will come whether they sign or not. A lot of times we have to remind our clients to sign. This will remind you to remind them. So you can forward emails, you can do group reminders, and talk about how to do it with threading. They can help you manage follow-ups with people, email actions. So, and over here on this side is the guide, but over here further below that there is some time formats to show you how to do it. So essentially, if I go into here, I can see that there's all kinds of time intervals already pre-done for you. 1 minute, 2 hours, 3 days, 4 weeks, 5 months, 6 years, etc. So I could say, well, what if I want to have, 2 hours and 30 minutes? Okay, hang on just a second here. And let me let people in. So this is being recorded for those of you that I just let into the room. So sorry about that. I don't want to start over again from the beginning, but essentially you could drop out if you want. I'm just doing a recording, and I'll pass that along to people. So going forward with this, the different time intervals that you could use. So you could use be 120 minutes, or you could, so 2 hours and 2.5 hours from now, you could say 150 minutes. You can have abbreviations on what to do. A few more abbreviations. You can use that short URL that I mentioned earlier. You could say at a specific time of day, remind me at 1630. Now, what time is 1630? Well, that's military speak for 4:30 p.m. And 1500 is 3 o'clock. So when you see that military time, just deduct 12 from it, and that'll tell you what the real time is. At any rate, you can have it on a specific date, or you could do a specific date and time. So essentially, you can send yourself reminders at any particular time that you want. Now, if you're going to do a reminder, basically you might want to say, to make life even really easy on yourself, when you set up a reminder, you could fill in the email and say to yourself, be sure to check on the Smith Road transaction to find out if the DocuSign got completed. That'll tell you what you're actually reminding yourself about. Daily reminders, weekly reminders, monthly, yearly reminders, custom intervals. There's lots of ways to take a look at what's going on here. That's it. There's not much to it. And if I want to show you here, when I mentioned to you that you can put these addresses into your contact system here. So if I start sending an email to 4 p.m., it's going to auto-complete in the email for me. So these things are all done ahead of time for you to make it extremely easy to use. So FollowUpThen, free, works on all platforms. You can use it on your phone. You could use it on your tablet. Doesn't care whether it's an iPhone or if it's an Android phone. Absolutely does not care. You use it on your Mac computer, on your PC computer. Piece of cake. Try it. Give it a try. See if it'll help you remember to do things. We get busy. We want to stay on top of things for our clients, and end up having problems because we forget something or it gets lost in the clutter. Now remember, this is email based, so if your email inbox has thousands of emails in there, it might get lost in in what's in your inbox. So you might want to spend a little time cleaning up your inbox per last week's Tuesday tip. Again, if I can help you with this, or if you want somebody to work with you one-on-one, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. So I'm going to say, if you have any questions, John or Sherry, go ahead and ask them. And if you want me to start over, I'm going to stop the recording, and then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about on that. So let me know if you have any questions. Unmute and go for it.